Hey YouTube, wanted to make this video. Actually, I've been wanting to make it for a while now. I've really got around to it or anything. I don't really use my YouTube account, and maybe I'll post unboxing or stuff, but it's really kind of pointless because no one's listening. But I kind of want to get people to listen now, and I kind of want to start making blogs and videos, and just I don't know, if 2 or 3 people listen and they comment and they like it, then that's good enough for me because that's what I want to do. I want some people to listen to me and maybe take some stuff away from what I say or things I do. So I thought I'd make a video, which mainly every 75% of gay guys on YouTube make, is a coming out story. So here we go. I guess I'll start with basically how I knew I was gay and just what sort of led into that. I grew up in a very open and loving environment. My parents were separated, but it was never really a big issue for me because they were always separated, so it's not like I knew anything different. My mom had a lot of gay friends, and she told me when I was very young, around 7 or 8, um, some guys like girls, some guys like guys, some girls like guys, some girls like girls. That's just the way people are. Some people feel that they should be the opposite sex. Some people are happy in the body they're in. It's just she was always very happy and very open about that. And I went through elementary, and then I went to hit middle school, and that's right around the time guys start really noticing girls and everything. But I wasn't, and I really wasn't noticing guys either. It was just kind of like I really didn't really have any sexual attraction or sexual arousal towards anything, and I thought it was kind of a bit weird. But then again, I went through puberty really late, and I started reading really late. I started walking really late. I was just a late bloomer with everything in life. Maybe it's because I have a few medical conditions. I have a muscle disease called hypotonia and immune disease, primary immune deficiency, which I was both born with. And I don't know if that had anything to do with it, since the immune disease slows down my immunity. But maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But maybe around the first early years of high school was when I started thinking, oh, I might be gay. Because I had a girlfriend in freshman year, and we were both big movie buffs, so that's how we kind of got together, is we would go to all these movies together, and then eventually, she said she liked me, and I think I just kind of did it to have a girlfriend, because think that was like the cool thing to do when you're in high school, is to have a girlfriend, or at least my high school, because I went to a private school, so there was like 10 kids in my graduating class. It was K through 12, and there was no more than 250 kids in the whole school. So it was very, very small, and everybody knew everybody. If you had a secret, everybody knew it, and if you were gay, everybody knew it. If you had a girlfriend, everybody knew it. So people started questioning me when I didn't have a girlfriend and calling me gay, making fun of me. I didn't really like that. So I ended up having this girlfriend, and I guess I don't even say what you could call it that we were together. It was just mainly us going to the movies on the weekend, once a weekend, that's it, nothing else, and saying that we're in a relationship. And maybe she knew, but she wasn't saying anything. I don't know. But eventually she ended it because she said she felt like it wasn't going anywhere, which I agree it wasn't, and I wasn't feeling anything, so I really had no problem with it. It was just another day. And then I remember I started going through a lot of sexual activity in my life. Like, I was masturbating a lot, and I wasn't even sure what I was, pleasuring myself to, or what I was getting off to. I was just maybe doing it because it felt good, or I don't know, maybe it was just something I was going through. But as I got later in life, I started noticing that, okay, maybe I'm asexual. Maybe I'm not attracted to anyone, because I don't really find myself attracted to girls at all, and guys, I don't really know if I could see myself being in a relationship and having sexual interactions with a guy. But I remember one night, I was sitting in my bedroom. I think it was like middle of freshman year, late freshman year, summer after freshman, and I was actually getting stoned. And I was just sitting there and was racking my brain. I was like, what am I? I gotta figure out what I am, because everyone's something. Everyone's attracted to something. Everyone has their thing. I have to figure out my thing so I can fit in with the community and be accepted. And I just started thinking about all these different times in my life when I was with other male friends, and I'd always spent most of my time around male friends. I had a lot of male friends growing up as a kid, and we used to, like, me and my one friend, I won't say a name, we used to, when we were kids, kiss and think it was funny, but I think he thought it was a joke, but I really didn't because I kind of enjoyed it. And it just sort of clicked in my mind right then and there that, wow, I think I'm gay. And um, it took about a month to a month and a half of really thinking about it every single day for hours on end. Okay, is this what I want? Is this what I want? To research online, just everything. And then I remember one night I was like, I have to prove it to myself. I have to have some sort of interactions with another gay man. And I joined this dating site for young teens, and one thing led to another, and me and this guy eventually met up, and you can probably guess what happens next, but that's what confirmed it for me. So after that, first person I told was a friend of mine. He accepted me. He was in theater and drama, and he said he always knew anyways. And then I told another friend and another friend. It was like 4 close friends that really knew, but my parents didn't know yet. And the first person I told was my dad, because I knew he'd be the hardest. My mom, I knew she wouldn't care, but I knew my dad would be the hardest. Just because, even though he is very open and accepting and would love me no matter what, it's just kind of like, he's the gun-toting, beer-drinking, flag-waving, God-fearing American. So, I remember we were making spaghetti in his kitchen. I said, Dad, what would you do if I told you I was gay? And he said, well, I would probably laugh. And I said, well, I am gay. And then he said, well, you think just because you're a virgin, you're gay? And I said, no, it's because, I feel attracted to men, and I feel emotionally and physically attracted. And from then on, it was just kind of silent dinner, and then he was like, it's your life, you can do what you want with it, I don't care, I still love you. And he gave me a hug and everything. That was good. A couple months went by, and then I gave my mom a note. When I went to my dad's over the weekend, I pinned a note on her door, and she found out that way and sent me a text saying she loved me and everything. But there were still a lot of people that didn't know, like coworkers and other schoolmates and everything like that. So I just decided, okay, I'm gonna wait till graduation and then I'll tell everyone. And one night after graduation, once again I was smoking pot, and I just what's the one place to get a message out these days? Facebook or Twitter or whatever it is you use for social networking. I just sent a chain message out on Facebook, and I was really high, and I typed it up, and like my finger was on the enter button. It was to all my friends, and I knew they'd forward it to people, and they forwarded it to people, and I knew I wasn't going to do it if I waited until the next day. I was like, maybe I should just wait till the next day and think about this when I'm not so stoned. And I was just like, fuck it. And then I hit the button and sat there, and was probably about less than 5 minutes before I got texts from people, other friends of mine, and replies from it saying how proud everyone was of me and everything. So that's it, guys. And the reason I make this video, if there's anyone out there who's struggling with sexuality or struggling trying to find themselves, no matter what age you are, it's never too late to find yourself. Like me, I was a late bloomer. I finally found myself at 16, and it was a great feeling to know that I finally knew who I was, and I was finally happy with it. And now I'm years down the road, I have a boyfriend, I'm living with him and everything, and it's just, everything's really perfect right now. And it really doesn't get any better. And there will always be people out there who will hate on you and discriminate on you, no matter who you are, whether you're gay or straight or skinny or fat, what type of music you listen to, how you dress, what type of games you play, or what kind of car you have. There's always somebody that's going to hate on you, and you're probably going to hate on somebody in your life too. So I don't really think you can hate on someone for hating on you, because there's probably not one person in this world who says, ooh, I love everybody no matter what, and then secretly behind doors doesn't say, ooh, I hate that person, or I don't like this person. It's just who we are, it's human nature. But never judge someone based on their actions, not based on who they are. If you're going to get down on someone you're not going to like, make it based on their actions, based on their negative actions or their hurtful actions. Don't make it based on who they are as a person. So yeah, guys, that's it. I guess I'll try and make another video here soon. Alright, peace.